on every citizen, regardless of status and position, is the law. Senior Advocate of Nigeria, Adekunle Ojo, reaffirmed this in an interview with Galaxy's Winner Olubumi. This is a reaction to a probe by the EFCC to examine the financial records of the Supreme Court of Nigeria from 2007 to July 27, 2022. The probe sets to inspect the misappropriation of some 2.2 billion naira under the administration of some chief justices. Adekunle Ojo notes that the judiciary is known to be exempted from investigations and inquiry by anti-corruption bodies. Legal practitioner Wahab Shitu, however, says that such news are not meant to be made public unless the allegations have been duly investigated and confirmed. He opines that such information should be disregarded until the allegations have been officially proven to be true and certain chief justices have been found culpable.
The starting point is to say that we need to, first of all, investigate whether indeed there was any misappropriation of 2.2 billion, such as I subscribe to the Supreme Court. Most of the Supreme Court justices, they do not interfere in the administrative processes in the Supreme Court. All what they do is to adjudicate between parties based on facts presented before them. And we certainly hold them in the highest esteem. So I think we should be very careful, because once we run the Supreme Court down, the very foundation of our justice delivery system will collapse.
I will say this without mincing words, that nobody should be above the law. The only thing I don't really understand is why are we making a hype of it? Why are we announcing it? Do you really need to announce it to the whole world before you carry out your responsibility? It falls within the purview of EFCC and ICPC. Do your job. You don't need to even tell us you want to investigate. Why not do the investigation? If somebody becomes like, oh, yes, we are suspecting you, we'd like to ask you a few questions and know what more, then you go ahead.
Adekunle Ojo, however, opines that the allegation is a proof that indeed no one is above the law. He notes that the Supreme Court is supposed to be totally corruption-free. He, however, says that this does not mean that they are not binding by the dictates of the law.
It will positively rub on the judiciary, because there is nobody that is immune from being investigated, and there is no, the fact that you are occupying the judicial arm is not a license for stealing. So everyone should be investigated. So apparently, if justices are being investigated, it means nobody is above the law, and that is the way it should be. And it's a signal to the I don't really like calling anybody average citizen. It's a signal to every citizen of Nigeria that you might as well be called to answer some questions at the appropriate time if you are involved.
You know, the Supreme Court is the highest court of the land. It's a symbol of our justice delivery system. Most of the justices there, all the justices on the Supreme Court, they are men of sterling integrity. And you should be able to distinguish the Supreme Court justices who are discharging normal judicial functions from the administration of the Supreme Court, which is in the realm of administrative.